Hi, this is Meera Gandhi, and welcome to my 5-minute podcast called 3 Tips. In this short podcast, I share 3 tips on all matters of life and just about every topic or situation imaginable. I like to walk the talk and will share my real life experiences as I give you 3 easy tips to shift closer towards finding answers to things. Today, we will talk about 3 tips on how to be mindful about other people in our life. Life has shown us that we are all intrinsically connected. We cannot hurt another person without hurting ourselves. Recently, I had been renovating a home. I had a team helping with construction. They mentioned to me that they felt very at ease and productive on my job. I smiled to myself silently as I was continuously mindful of their needs and silently made sure that they were safe while working. I was mindful that they ate on time. They did not stress themselves on the job, especially when materials arrived late. As a result, they definitely felt it even at a subconscious level and delivered impeccable work. Deliberate actions, along with fearlessness and honesty, inspires people to give their very best. Being mindful of other people's needs creates a win-win situation for everyone. I grew up in India surrounded by buas, fufas, taijis, taujis, mosas, mosis, and you all my cousins. In short, I grew up with a huge, loving and extended family who I felt supported and loved me very much. When Aditya Kishore Bhartiya, my avant-garde uncle, passed away, and rather too young, as he was only 63 years old, I recall very clearly at his funeral. In Delhi, people did not speak about how successful he was or how much money he had made. Instead, everyone talked about how mindful he was with everyone, young or old. Our legacy in truth is only the impact we leave on those around us. So let us be more mindful of people in our lives and not take what they do for us for granted, and ensure that we understand their needs as best as we can. One of the other people I admire is Dr. Muhammad Yunus, the founder of Grameen Foundation in Bangladesh. I had the privilege of meeting him at Times Center, New York, where he was speaking at a New York Times event in the early 2000s. He took much time speaking to our 3 children in spite of a packed room that was waiting to speak to him. He was always mindful of cultivating the younger generation and empowering women. It's something he has always believed in as much as I do. So when I was in Bangladesh, I had the good fortune to tour the work of Grameen Foundation. I met several Grameen Bank awardees. This bank gave unsecured loans to the poorest in Bangladesh. It was so interesting to learn that the poorest used the loan money wisely and always repaid the loan, unlike what his critics had predicted would never happen. These were group enforced loans, so people within the group looked out for each other and the loans were always repaid. Their businesses grew, and so did the confidence of the empowered new business owners. Muhammad Yunus was mindful of this. He understood that his mindfulness and his understanding of community and peer pressure would result in the upliftment of everyone. So in conclusion, my 3 tips on being mindful of people around us are: the first, realize that when we are mindful of another, we help them grow. And when another person grows, we grow ourselves, even if we're not aware of it. The second, make mindful choices for others, and then be fearless. Our mindfulness lends a lot of confidence to people around us. The third, your mindfulness will mind your legacy. When we leave this planet, the only thing we leave behind are our good deeds. So it's very important that we are mindful of other people because it's the only sentiment of us that they can really keep when we are gone. Here's to you living a super mindful and fulfilled life. Until next time, this is Meera Gandhi and 3 Tips.